My lord, this morning has been challenging, but we're live. Give me just a minute, guys. I was on the phone with the ISP until a few minutes before this went live, so stay tuned, sit back, smash the likes, grab your brews, roll up, you know the deal. We won't let this countdown timer go all the way down, don't worry, just give me a little bit. A few minutes. Chat amongst yourselves to the sounds of trading.
shit pow. Money machine going bird, chillin' pow. He ain't playing, it's a blur. Gotta follow the data, ain't no time to air. Watch him speak now, with that Tom Crown flair. Yeah, chairman, he's the captain of the crew. Navigating through the markets, knowing what to do. Federal reserves in control, making moves. Keeping that money flowing so the economy can groove. Share pow, making paper every hour. Share pow, he got that money power. Data on his side, watch him rise and devour. Yeah, he's the chairman of the board, making moves that empower.
We're here. We are here, despite every force in the universe trying to prevent me from going live today. We said no. We said we will go live anyway. Spice is ahead. We got to get on. So here we are. I had some big problems with my ISP. I'll get into that later. We'll get into the corn, into the crypto, into some other charts here. So thank you for joining me. It is hump day. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome back. It's good to be here. Let's see. Bitcoin, roughly where we left it. We had a good trade. We had some unfilled trades. I'll take it. We got not a lot of spice on the alt front. There's definitely some greater market stuff going on. We definitely have some moves being made over at the Dixie, the SPY. I have my eye on one commodity we may have never looked at here before. Maybe we'll take a peek at that as we get into the stream. What you can do. Ask not what I can do for you, what you can do for the stream. If you could, guys, please hit that like button. What's up, boys? I see Monkey, Kato, Jose, Amy, Ace of Hearts, VZ, Fat Cat, Neil. I see you all here. If you could, smash that like button for me. Share the stream out. Engage with the live chat. You know the deal. The more engagement we get on the live, meaning the more you guys hype it up, engage. The more YouTube says this is a good stream, I'll send it and share it with people who might not have seen it before, and that helps us help the people who need it most. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get the shills out of the way. Shout out to Lux Algo, the #1 indicator company on TradingView. Hundreds of free indicators. Check them out. And many premium, wonderful premium indicators that I myself use. Use my link and you can get a free, risk-free month trial. Metasignals.io, working with Eric Crown and K-Dubs Crypto Zombie. A very powerful algorithmic trading signal tool. Check that out as well. You can still get a free trial with that. And any of the links in the video description below. If you sign up, you will get access in our Discord to our exclusive VIP trading rooms. All right, shill's done. We got the likes, we got the sponsors, we got the links. Let's get into some charts here. So yesterday, where were we yesterday? We weren't even here yesterday. That's where we were. Today's Wednesday. We were live Monday back here. I remember. Now I remember. We had this spicy price action. Let's see kind of what's happened with this. So I remember while we were live talking about this move up, the violent pull back, and then the higher high. And basically all of the trades and all of the logic around our trades from Monday was that is an extremely bullish setup with a caveat. Extremely bullish setup. Not so much as, okay, go long signal, but more of a, if we lose that low, that violent low at 57.8, likely we're going to see continued selling. I forget where we were looking, farther down. Likely, because of the powerful structure, the powerful setup there, losing it would have been a very nasty bull trap there. So since then, that's played out pretty well. We had one trade that was pretty fire. I will admit here we were maybe off by $1. I don't know, fraction of a percent. 57.6, looking to ride that up to 61.2, and that paid out, boys. 6% gain with a 4% drawdown. Not our favorite risk to reward, but hey, when it plays, we got it. Since then, we hit 61.2, moved to a slightly higher high. We're very zoomed in. This is on the hourly, and here we are this morning with what is also predictable. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. U.S. markets open at 9:30 East. That's like 3.5 hours before we go live. Basically from 9:30 to 10, we have seen red candles, I swear, every single time I look. And here we are. Red candles on market open, bringing us down again to potentially a higher low on this very zoomed in local structure. Not a lot of buying response yet. Last hour's wick brought us from 58.5 back to 59.1 for almost not even a noticeable move. Our hourly candle, as fresh as it is, giving us a little bit of green here. So we're actually going to go from, instead of top down analysis, we're going to go down top analysis, I guess. We're going to go from the hour out to the 4 and holding on to this structure here. You might have seen the thumbnail. This is kind of what I'm keeping my eye on. So I'm going to actually hide some of this for now just to clear it up. Boom. Yeah, it's good enough for me. You may have seen the thumbnail, something like this, and I think that this is what we're looking at. Until this is invalidated, we have a nice little bottoming pattern, and as we zoom out to the higher time frames, you'll see how this really does play out or line up with what we've seen on a higher time frame or macro structure. So Bitcoin back to this 1.8 from its 70K touch at the end of July, hanging out, painting what I am maybe preemptively, maybe too soon, calling a flat top here. On the 4th, we had a touch to this, what would become the 618, 61.1. We did it again and again and again and again. Each time we have seen those lows come up. So do we have a flat topped ascending low pattern on the 1 hour into the 4 hour, etc.? I think so. I believe so. As always, trading this pattern, if you do, we keep an eye on some very important things. I'll place the trend line this way, kind of fights against what I'm saying here. But what we will be looking for, this pattern is valid until we lose our low. So I'm going to paint that low as 57.6 right here. This current 4 hour candle kind of teetering on the edge of danger. Hopefully this closes back into the trend. But if we lose a low, then I guess we're moving back to like 54. We got like 55.8, something like that here. We'll look at those as we zoom out more. But very simple, brain dead logic here. Hold your lows. Probably move your stops up with these lows, each new low if we move higher. And as soon as that's invalidated, no, the pattern is out. Let's whip up some of these indicators. Not looking too bad, but definitely looking better than Monday. 4 hours just rolled over. I actually didn't even look at the 1 hour. Maybe I didn't look at the 1 hour for a reason. 4 hour just rolled over to green, but I'm not seeing the strongest signals on our oscillators here. Money flow remains green, but VWAP and momentum pulling down on MarketcipherB. RSI lows kind of creeping up here, but you can see at the 50 line, this is not the decisive market trend that we like to see. This is the kind of potential signal of a trend change or of an undecided sideways choppy market. Hanging out at 50, I want to see this 4 hour recover. We spent too much time down here under the 50 RSI. I want to start spending time up here to give me a signal of a clear uptrend, so I can look to take some spicy positions with you guys. Let's see, 4 hour. Let's just go right to the 12. We're going to make this quick. 12 hour, this candle does look bad. However, it's actually not as bad as it might look. The sell-off here this morning bringing us back to the fair value gap, the FVG, from about 24 hours ago on the 12-hour candle. This big green body getting filled in, fingers crossed, potentially with a wick. Closing high on this 12-hour candle is going to be a nice, comfortable place to be. So something tells me that won't happen. 58.7 right there. I don't hate that. That's actually pretty nice. 12-hour money flow and momentum looking actually very bad. Still looking very bad. Let's be real. That's not the cleanest look here. Let's throw some moving averages up and recount where we are. Actually, I'm glad we looked at this. I can't say I looked at this before the stream today. This 12-hour wick also. A little confluence here with the 12-hour moving average after rejecting from the 100 again. While I don't like to see resistance rejecting price, I do like to see multiple tests of resistance with higher lows, which is basically what we're looking at here, each time weakening the selling pressure at this point. So 61.8 slowly eroding in its power to prevent price from moving up. Let's go to the day. Daily, okay, well, daily battling for a bullish engulf or bearish engulf here. Let's move this up. 59.358, definitely going to be the low end or the kind of Best worst case scenario for this daily close, I'd like to see the bulls hold on to 59,350 to prevent or invalidate the bearish engulf that we have seen on the day. You can see it's actually traded lower, back up here. I wouldn't be surprised actually if we go back to low time frames, if we see a lot of interaction with this level. This is very common here in crypto, basically hanging out at that open each time in this 15-minute candle. Each time we traded below and closed, traded above and closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll say 5, 6, 7 times on a small time frame, teasing the bearish engulf, taking it back, taking it back. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of the stream's price action hanging out right here today while we're live. And to go back to the day here, daily still in very poor condition. We're hitting lower lows on money flow, price obviously hitting lower lows as well. But RSI, man, cannot catch a break. We do have bullish divergence on our lows, but it hasn't brought us to a point in price that is meaningful or is even exciting in any manner, I'll say. RSI under 50, again, not what we want to see in an uptrend. Not a great sign. Here is what we've been talking about for weeks and probably, hopefully not, but probably talk about for the next few weeks. Our moving averages on the day. We have such a powerful setup here, and I will be honest with you, I don't really like when these powerful setups are above price. I prefer them below price. We have the 200, 150, and 20 daily moving averages all at almost the exact same price. This almost never happens. It is a pretty rare setup for Bitcoin. And if we look back on the day, when did this happen last? Maybe back here in October of 2023. Again, though, price was relatively above this powerful setup. That gave us a move back to all-time highs. Before that, it might have been a very long time since we've seen this. Let's see. We may have not seen this exact setup in a very, very long time. March of 2020. I didn't plan to talk about that, so I don't have like a super in-depth educational valuable thing to say. But what I can say is we didn't see it. We just went back a few years. In the last 4, we've seen it happen maybe twice. Both times have led to powerful, violent, shattering, leverage shattering moves. So hopefully what we see to kind of mirror that March of 2020 is a pop above 62.5, maybe retest the top of our channel here at like 70, and we could come back down gracefully, find support there and rock it. But until we can retake this level, and mind you, Confluence is everywhere at this level. Our golden Fibonacci retracement, our 618, sits right there at 61.1. All of our moving averages, almost everything you look at, almost any indicator on any big time frame has something here. While I can't give you necessarily a time when this will happen, I would love to. We can look at Ichimoku and say, well, we have a pretty weak cloud sitting, it looks like this weekend. Saturday, the 17th to the 18th, our cloud has turned or flipped or twisted. And that thin line between the cloud, we have seen sniped out by the market many, many times. We even have a recent example in July right here. The cloud twisted. This gave us a weaker resistance, I guess. That's how it seems to play out. Price did pop through it. Didn't bring us to our dreams, but you can see it reacting right there. There was another really good one back in May of this year. Remember this one on the live stream? That is coming up. So timing wise, this is the best I can do. 17th, 18th, a likely time to see price trade above 62.6, 62.7, even if it doesn't sustain. We'll find out. If nothing happens then, we get another opportunity out here right at the end of August. Looks like August 31st, August 30th, when that cloud again has twisted, showing us multiple changes in trend on the daily time frame via the Ichimoku cloud. Via the cloud. I haven't looked at like the 2-day and 3-day for a while, so maybe we'll take a peek at that now. 2-day doing a barcode. If you look at the monthly time frame, this is exactly what it looks like. Green candle, red candle, green candle, red candle, roughly the same size, wicks in every direction. Painting out sideways there. I don't hate to see that. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate to see it. I would love to see a little higher retracement, but we are right at the golden fib. What does, let's look at our moving averages here. Not a lot of change. Just kind of like searching searching for alpha here with you guys. Alpha hunters. Not a lot on Ichi. 2-day looking pretty much just as ugly as 1 day when it comes to RSI, when it comes to MarketcipherB. Let's go to the 3. We did close a bullish engulf, so it has like slightly better than the 1 and 2 day, higher day, 3-day closes. I'll take that, but it is definitely grasping at straws here. I remain bullish. You guys know that. However, it does not mean price is going to just rocket up from here as much as I would like it to. 3-day money flow reaching that 0 line. Reflecting what we're seeing on the 1 and 2 day being ugly. This has given us the rolling over signal since about April here, with this lower high falling into lower lows on money flow. The bullish hopium for you to smoke here is VWAP is going to 0. Momentum does look like it's pinching, but that's not enough for me. It's not enough. We got a day and 7 hours on this 3-day candle. Interesting that 55.8 lining up here pretty well with the 3-day. I would say if 55.8 comes, I might look to play a long, at least back to, well, maybe 60.6, something like that. We have not filled this candle body, the bullish engulfing candle. We have not filled that with a wick. And while we do not have to, it is a very common thing, very common price action to see. Moving averages here. All right, this is kind of cool. 3-day 20 right here. There, the price of 61.8 is just everywhere. It's like written on the ceiling. It's just in every direction, every time frame you look at, and that is really only giving me confidence that there is a very large move coming. I'm praying it's to the upside, but it's going to be volatile. It's going to be pretty gnarly. People are going to get hurt. Let's see, like 4-day. I'm looked at 4-day. What about this? Closes at the same time as the 3. Same open candle body here. Would not be crazy surprising to see that filled. And that's kind of all we're going to get here. Let's go to the week and we'll close out the corn and go look at other stuff. Last week's candle still sitting pretty nicely in my memory here. This long bottom wick with a green close. We haven't gotten a higher high yet, but we also have not really explored anything lower. It does seem like the buying pressure here supporting price enough for now. We'll say enough for now. Weekly remains pretty meh, pretty poopy. I don't like it either. I said we'd move on from the corn, but let's quick. Monthly, not a lot of update. Looks exactly the same as almost every time we've looked at it this month. Quarterly, not a beautiful quarterly candle either, but to remind you, 71.5 has not been tapped in this quarter, the open of the previous quarter. And I've been saying it's a very good probability that we get that. So even if you're bearish, I think that 71.5 is a price to look at. Maybe you can look to open a position there if that's your fancy. So there we go. We did it. We did it. The 1 minute is hanging out at the daily decision level, as we said during the live stream, doing nothing. Kind of big news stuff, I suppose we'll talk about here quick. CPI and PPI numbers coming in slightly below forecasted numbers. That's cool data. And while there is no data, that is the cool data that people looking for interest rate cuts are going to be celebrating today. People were worried, or I was thinking, they might come in hot this month and all of that dovish rhetoric that we heard from Powell would fade away. However, the data coming in supports it. Maybe they knew something. Maybe that's why they were being, maybe that's why they had so many jokes and laughs in their speeches, because they knew that news was coming. I don't know. Markets don't seem to be doing too much off of it. S&P, SPY having a nice day here, hitting back to its 618 retracement from its all-time high to its low in August. Still not in celebration territory. Let's throw a trend on this bad boy. Not in celebration territory yet. Connecting your highs, you can see we're still below the high trend, and this can still play out in many different ways. I am watching at this 618 for the S&P 500 right here. 544, gonna see what happens. Can you break it, bust through that high trend, return to all-time highs in all bull mode, or do you reject here for another momentum leg down, which is what we've seen since the high? Each momentum leg getting bigger, getting larger, more powerful, sending price down farther. So actually, let's do some Doomium targets for this. This will be cool. Let's just connect it to this 54, use our fib tool. And 1618 sits at 488. Measured move 475. Not terrible numbers to be looking for if we see the S&P fall from grace today. Real quick as well, let's look at the dollar. The dollar doing dollar things after having a pretty catastrophic August kickoff, lower high and holding on to its low today. Maybe by the end of the week, we could see the dollar trade at a new monthly low, which we have long argued is bullish for stocks and crypto and commodities. However, doesn't actually seem to be playing out that way right now. It's interesting to me. On August 5th, everything dumped. Stocks, crypto, commodities, everything, and the dollar, even the dollar. On August 4th, 5th, hit into new multi-month range lows, breaking past March of this year. And this is not the bounce that you're looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. This is a pretty crappy bounce. I will say, though, on the day, this doesn't look as bad as the corn, honestly. The corn looks pretty crappy on the day. This would be an interesting thing. What if we put our moving averages on the dollar? Do you think the dollar is above or below the 200-day? Let's find out really quick because I'm very curious now. There it is. Keep voting in them polls, guys. I'm about to read the chat. I just wanted to look at the dollar here. Boom. Below. Well, I actually would have thought it was above. 200-day on the dollar, rejected in the beginning of August. If we do see some strength into the end of the month or even in next week, looking at 104.12 right to that 200 daily moving average, looking for a rejection and a continuation to the downside. That's where my cards sit, at least for now. CME, there's nothing here to update as far as I know. There really aren't any open gaps that are close to price. We filled those on the 8th on our nice little wiki wake up. So CME kind of settled. Bitcoin dominance showing potentially, it's too early, still too early to call, potentially a little weakness here after hitting a multi-year high. Potentially. That's the big key word. We still have so much time, 4 days and 7 hours. Potentially looking at a bearish engulfed weekly candle. So what this means without looking at any other charts is some alts are getting some love. Likely some of your bags aren't getting beaten quite as hard as they have been over the last, who knows, year plus. Might be taking a little bit. Watch this weekly close on dominance this week. I'm saying maybe below 57. Going to be at least a weekly time frame showing us that dominance will likely, I'll say, move back to these range lows, kind of back to some kind of trend line we could place here. Test it, see what happens. There we go. Test it, see what happens. And if it loses the trend, maybe altcoin season actually starts. It has not started yet. I've heard altcoin season started 1,000,000 times this year, and none of it was ever true. There's no semblance of altcoin season since September 22. That will eventually break, though. Eventually, we will see it return, I believe. Things don't just go up forever. They go up and down. But for now, here we are. So, I'm done with my little rambling, guys. What a freaking morning. Holy sh... I was going to kill someone over at Comcast. Not literally, figuratively, YouTube. Don't get mad. We have a few new subscribers. I'm sure there's more. What's up, Ghost Trader Project? Sorry if I missed you earlier in the stream. And 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐭 what's up, my friend? Friendly reminder, if you're out there watching today and you have not subscribed to this channel, maybe it's your first time here. What are you waiting for? Now's the best time. It don't ever get better than this. This is the best moment. I'll get to shout you out. Join us forever in Discord. Then you can never get away. Wah. Let's go, altcoin season. Let's go eventually. I feel it's like how the corn is as well right now. It's like, let's go eventually. At some point. Could be right now, could be next year. We'll find out. If you're here today, could you put a message in chat? I want to see who is here so I can shout out to boys. I see Monkey Wisdom A. I VZ Fat Cat, I got you earlier. Pickle rejoining us after sleeping through Monday stream. You're fine. I'm just kidding, buddy. Good to see you, man. Shashant Kumar, Ono Y2K, M Ninja 4th. Who else is here? What's up, TJ? How you doing, bro? Sin, Shrink Tech, Crypto Cajun, Fabio, Uncle Fester. Crypto Trey. What's up, Crypto Trey? Can we look at TRAC USD? Did we look at that for you the last stream, Deruv, the other stream ago? Because I remember you asking about it. Coins Chick, Mike Volmer. How you guys doing? Carlos S, my dude. Sun Chips, my favorite snack. Skate Crow. Ace of Hearts, chip off the old blockchain. Rasknor. Mohammadi Jr. Solanu. You look at Solanu. What's up, Sean? All the boys are here. Ooh, Pickle gifting away some memberships. You know, Pickle, because it's not that spicy. Crypto Cajun ETC. Yeah, we could probably get that for you. Because it's not too spicy today. We do have memberships to give away. Right? I haven't given them away this month. YouTube gives me like 10 of them. Give away each month. Such a random number, dude. Like, let me give away as many as I want. It's my channel. I don't make any money from them when I give them away, so what do you care? Good freaking morning, Derek Merrill. How you doing, my friend? 𝐒𝐈𝐄𝐴. Super. We didn't end up looking at it? All right, Durrell. We can look at it. Let me see who won them memberships. Congrats. By the way, I'm going to gift some too. YouTube says, the more you engage with the current live stream, so Monday stream doesn't count. The more you engage with this live stream, the more likely it is to award you these randomly gifted memberships. So make sure you subscribe, vote in the polls, hit that share button, like button, put a message in the live chat. You know the deal. I'm going to gift away some here too in a minute. Make sure you've opted into memberships as well. You never had issues with Spectrum? I don't believe that's available in my area. Comcast, it's just a life of problems. Ooh, did we getting, wait, what's this? Coins Chick was gifted a membership. Nice. Ace of Hearts, nice. Sean, nice. Fabio, nice. Crypto Trey coming in. Coins Chick, nice. It's like an all-star cast getting them membies. Let me see. 33x trading. First time here. Loving the stream so far. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You found the right place. I'm sure you've watched a lot of crypto channels. Our channel is based on you aren't the liquidity, you aren't the source of profit. Of course, I do have referral links in the video description, and I do make money on them, but you don't pay extra, if that makes sense. And I'm honest about it. Never accepted a cent to say anything about any project. Never pump and dumped you guys, never rugged you guys, never will. Everything's free. Even the trading course is free. You can check that out. If you think this stream is good, it's not. Check out our trading course. It's free. There's no paid version. You're going to be like, wow, why does this guy live stream? He should just make these videos. What's up, Brengar Crypto? JB, Fafo, FIFO. Maybe should have looked at Banana Gun. What's that? Make the Bitcoin pump, DOS Peach. Okay, I'll do that. What's up, Ulrich, NBF Forum? All the boys are here putting in the chat messages. Let me gift away some. I'm going to give some right now. This show is also not about gifting memberships. I promise. But when in Rome, right? Here we go. Gifting out 5 right meow. Hopefully you win. Hopefully you win. What was I saying? I can tell you guys real quick the story about Comcast. Dude, so I moved in August. A lot of you know that. August 1st. I lived out in the middle of nowhere, farmland. Now I live closer to a city. So I looked into my connection and I am able to get 2 gigs down and 300 Mbps up, which is double the download speed and like almost 10 times the upload speed for my connection. So I immediately was like, yes, let's do this. Spent forever on the phone with Comcast. Okay. They said that after that call, it would change my speed. I wouldn't have to do anything except for like restart my modem. I did no changes to my modem. I figured out that maybe it's my Ethernet port on my computer. It might be throttling at a gig. My modem is set up for 2.5, but it's a little older. And so I ordered the Ethernet card PCE slot plugin thing and the new modem. They'll get here today. So maybe that's it, right? And so I'm thinking, man, they'll be here today. I'll have this new sweet connection. I get everything ready for the live. We're like 30, 40 minutes like before the live stream. And I do a speed test because I've been doing them ever since I went through this process. And my download speed is at 20 Mbps and my upload's like 0.8. And so that's a nightmare. I had to freaking scream at somebody on the phone like, I'm trying to stream. What do you do? You know what this means? I didn't get like that, but I was pretty stressed out and pissed. Somehow they got it, so at least my connection is like what it was yesterday. But I paid them extra money and then woke up this morning with almost no internet. That would have been a nightmare. There's that quick story. That's it. The trading course is mind-blowingly good. You're correct. You're right. Old wire interference? Maybe, but nothing changed on Quilfester. Like, literally, there was no change to the setup. It was just on their side. So it was clearly their issue, right? Like, I didn't unplug. I like reset the moment. It didn't move it. Didn't do anything. Didn't drop it. Didn't have any kind of different network chain. Nothing. Yeah, I was freaking out. But here we are. We made it anyway. What's up, Rady El Galo? Congrats to the winners. Maybe next time. Who won? Gabe Holm. What's up, man? That guy won. 𝐕𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵, my man. Neil won. Brengar Crypto. Nice. You're always in the Discord. You deserve it, my friend. You deserve it. Shashant Kumar subscribed while we were gifting out membies. You know what? I'm just going to gift out the rest because I get 5 more. Let's just gift them out. You get one more shot, guys. Put a message in the chat. Vote in the polls. Share the stream. What are the other things? I don't know, man. Whatever it is. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm going to gift them out in like 30 seconds because there's a little delay. I don't want to snake anybody. You know what? Here's a good idea. Just everybody, you have full reign to spam the chat for like 60 seconds, okay? Just spam it as hard as you can. Get them messages in. We'll gift them out, and then we'll jump into some other charts. We'll jump into the altcoins, the rugs, the shitters, you know, the goodies, the goods. Yo, yeah, keep spamming. I'm just going to spam. I want to win. I don't think I can win. We'll see. We'll find out today. Let's see who Destiny picks, aka YouTube. Who does YouTube pick? There they go. Goodbye, memberships. May you land in a home where you're appreciated. The memberships don't do anything, by the way. By the way, guys, they're really just for fun. That's why there's like a 99-cent option. You get emojis. I don't know. It's not a lot to it. There it is. Sock Insanity. Interesting game. Eddie, my guy. Winning day. Patrick Leishman. What a deserving fellow. Jay-Z, Ron Beal. There we are, fam. Well done. You've won exclusive 99-cent membership to the emojis. If you win these guys, look at these beautiful emojis you can use. You can have me with sunglasses on, very pixelated. Here's a wizard with sunglasses. The smiley face with sunglasses. Some Chirpow, some Gina. You know how it is. Let's tickle this together too. Get that engagement up. I should have said hit these. I forget about these every time. They're kind of new. There it is. Get that placebo button cooking. It works if you think it works. That's placebo. Oh yeah. So what are we looking at? What charts do we want to see today? On my alerts, to give you some ideas, I guess LTC triggered on the 12th. That was 2 days ago. These are old alerts. Not a lot of new alerts. HNT, Tech N. Well, lucky you, because HNT is something we're going to look at today. Hex, the beached whale. Bro, why we don't want to look at coins that are at 0. Why do we look at Hex? Savage. HNT continuing its climb. We're going to do a little analysis here. Stonks. You want to look at the stonks? I heard NVIDIA was having a good day. We can pull up NVIDIA for a sec. I am going to actually look at these charts. Let me just get a little queue lined up. NVIDIA. NVIDIA somewhere. NVIDIA has got some skin in the game still. We can still make a higher trend that it's below. Look at these more in depth in a min. But breaking its local trend on the day, closing strong yesterday. Today's candle kind of uglier, but still there, still holding higher than the day before. If only Bitcoin could do that. Radial Guile, bro, you're a real OG, man. We enjoy and appreciate your time. I respect, enjoy, and appreciate your time as well, my friend. Not just you, everybody here. Every single one of you guys. I really do. I can't believe we have 121,000 subscribers now. It's like, I remember just yesterday trying to grind from like 0. But we did it, fam. 5 years running on YouTube, live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 p.m. East. Content coming out every day, thanks to you. How am I doing today? I'm doing better now, Patrick. Doing better now than I was right before the stream. I will admit that. What else we got? We only have 2 charts pulled up. MPC Mobo, it's been a while. We can pull up MPC. Haven't peeked at the PCs in quite some time. Kaspa. Yeah, we can look at Kaspa too. Haven't looked at Kaspa either. The Kaspas. The Kas spots. Sorry, you're just a spam. That's okay, Mobo. You can spam. You can spam sometimes. A little spam's good for the soul. TRAC. All right, bro. All right. TRAC. I think we did look at this for you. You might have just not seen it. Well, never mind. We didn't, because this was Bittrex. This was like, man, this is an old coin. If it was on Bittrex. This is an old coin. Origin Trail. All right. A little fresh chart. Nothing better than a fresh chart. Fresh chart, fresh start. That's what I say. I was going to say that's what they say, but nah, that's what I say. All right, we could peek at this. FBTC. What is that, Dusty Hunter? XRP, that guy, did it move? I refuse to spend even a minute on XRP if it's at the same price as yesterday. I refuse. It's at the same price as yesterday. I refuse to spend 60 seconds on it. There we go. We're closing it now. So we got NVIDIA, HNT, MPC, Kaspa. What else? ADA. I could almost say the same thing about ADA, but I'll pull it up. Melstroy is looking bullish, says $deny all caps crypto dot all caps F dot the yen sign. Something tells me that that's not a person saying that message, sending it. Sounds body. What's up, this guy subscribing? If you're out there, be just like Constantego. Subscribing during the live, it'll show up eventually. ADA we'll spend some time on. FET OP. Solana, yeah. Solana has not really moved either, but that's okay. We got a few pulled up. That's probably good for right now. We can do more today, but let's I don't want to have too many. I'll get overwhelmed. Let's look at the top gainers for a sec. Toncoin. Nobody said Toncoin. Dude, isn't this the most like suspicious coin? You guys feel that way? Beautiful dubstep. Hey, that's a good reminder, man. I should put on some beautiful dubstep. Stand by. Putting on some dub. Some dub. See, the problem with dubstep on YouTube, so not actually dubstep's problem. Problem with dubstep on YouTube is that YouTube doesn't know what dubstep is. It just thinks it's EDM, even though it acknowledges it as its own music thing. You type in dubstep and you only get like many year old things. It's wild. Sometimes they'll call it like rhythm and bass. The rhythm. But man, it's hard to find freaking dubstep to listen to on the tube. Maybe this guy. Maybe we'll listen to Alex Mitch's. Ooh, that's probably loud. Sorry, fam. Best dubstep mix 2020. Ugh, 4 years ago. That's okay. Yeah, we'll turn this up. I need some tunes to groove to. Gotta have some jams. Let me see. Watch your speakers. Okay, not loud. Oh yeah, shout out Alex MTCH. I know you'll never hear this, but there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Volume check, please. Pickle and or anyone else in the chat. How's that level? Shouldn't be overpowering. Good volume. Chad Glasses, thank you, sir. Wait, so I was complaining about Ton. I want to complain about Ton for a minute. Isn't this the most suspicious, like, FTX reminiscent coin lime you've ever seen? I have a tiny bit of Ton. I bought some just because I like to hedge my bets. But dude, it's been around since 2021. That's it. 2021. No one talked about it. Never heard Ton. I think very briefly, actually, we heard some stuff from people like, because Telegram was involved or is involved and like they were going to do something. Didn't do anything. Then in February of this year, it went from $2 to $8, which isn't that crazy in crypto. But you look at the market cap, 17 billion. Like it's in the top 10. Tell me how I didn't hear anyone talk about this all the way from this coin climbing into the top 10. None of you were like, I'm buying Tom into top. Nobody. Certainly as it hit $7-8, we started seeing people more kind of like seeing the pump, getting into it. But like that was hindsight. How do you move to the top 10 and virtually no one talk about it? I don't know. There are red flags there for me. There's red flags. But actually, we're not even talking about Ton. We're talking about the biggest gainers. Ton, AAVE. Anybody want to look at AAVE? Anyone in chat? Am I speaking about meme coins? Not really. Not at the moment. I mean, we do. It's not my favorite topic. We're talking about just the top gainers today. And since Ton was on the top, I went on a little rant there. Something just rubs me the FTX way, man. And maybe wrong. It's just a feeling. I don't have evidence. I don't have anything to back this up except for my anecdotal experience on the channel with 100,000 plus of you guys. That's it. It's just odd to see this climb. I've never seen a coin into the top 10 without people being interested in it. I don't know, man. 𝐒𝐈𝐆𝐍 up 7% on the day. Anybody 𝐒𝐈𝐆? Floki, Theta? Ugh. Maybe. FLR, anybody? Not coin, I guess. Ton backwards. Mantra. I've seen this one over the years, like pop up on top gainers, but I don't know what it did. HNT we're pulling up. We already have it up. Tron snaking its way up. Maybe we'll look at Tron. FTM. I think some of you asked for that. FTM. So this is going to take me, I swear, like a year plus to figure out. Is FTM or FET the one that merged with like Ocean? Oh, this is not a great look for FTM. Is this the one that merged with Ocean and whatever other coin or not? Man. Riggedy Rekt. That was a good trade. Maybe we'll have a little lesson today on good trades and why they don't always play out, but why they're still good trades. That'd be a good rant. FET. Okay. I swear eventually I'll remember. I'll remember eventually, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Randy. Randy, Pone, I. FTM is Sonic. Just a user. FET. Thank you, Mr. Days. Appreciate you guys. You're late. You're never late, baby. You're always... A wizard is never late. He's always arriving exactly at the time that he wanted. Yeah, we can pull up Ethereum. That's a good rounder. That's a good round out. We'll start with Ethereum. We'll start with the ETHs. We have Ethereum, HNT, NVIDIA, MPC, CAS, TRAC, ADA, Sol, FTM pulled up. We'll get to others during the live, I'm sure. Forgive me. When I start a chart, right, I'm going to be very focused. I'm ADD. I get hyper fixated. So I can't really read the chat at the same time. Sometimes I'm able to glance over. But when I'm done with the chart, then I will go back to the chat and see what you guys are saying. But please continue the hype in chat. Keep subscribing and join the Discord. You know the jam. Let's look at the Ethereum. Let's do a quick top-down analysis on the Ethereums. Everybody knows they hit 2,100 this month, lining up with April's wick high. I don't know how I feel that as like the bottom, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how that goes. Let me actually really quick just even pull it up. Okay. All right, quarterly is exactly where I thought I was. Let's go down to the week. I'm gonna throw up our moving averages because they seem super relevant right now. I'm additionally going to add the 20, as I don't know why it wasn't on there. So this is kind of cool, and I will admit I have not looked at this as much as I should have. Ethereum on the week. I have the 20 in white, the 50 in yellow, the 200 in green, and the 100 in blue. Weekly moving averages up. Kind of interesting here. A little bit different than the corn. That wick down to 2100 tapped the 100 and 200 weekly moving averages. Buyers came in. Price moved back to the 50. What's up, Nazif, my guy? Subscribing. What a Chad. Nazif, Eula, and Augustine. Welcome to Crown Town, baby. It took you this long to find us. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. You found us. You got it. My guys. Ooh, and Constantego. I might have already did that one. I think I already shot that one out. Came back to the 50 weekly, finding resistance here. So not ideal, obviously, to be held down by that kind of major moving average. Not ideal. Week is still green, battling out for a bullish engulf. We just got to see by Sunday, 2,690. We'll call it 2.7K. Retake that 50 week, and the 20 weekly sits above you. There's your prize at 3,200. 3,200. Looking at our local retracement here, this has been up since the low, so probably about a week. Taking 3,500 down to 2,100, our golden Fibonacci retracement level, which, mind you, if you weren't here for the last, I have no idea how long I've been live, while I was yelling about it. Here you go, just quick refresher. Why is this off? Wait a minute. Who changed this chart? Okay, got it. Mind you, is exactly where Bitcoin moved back to and now has traded sideways. There it is. Right back to the 618. That was 61,000, 61 and change, 61.2. Where the death cross confirmed where this powerful setup is. Go back, watch the beginning of the stream. Relatively, Ethereum, slightly lower. But just back to the 618, 2900, I think that that's very probable. There's more Confluence just like Bitcoin at this level. Look at the Confluence, man. Boom. Right here. Down into July. Lower high. Break the low. Support. Lower high. Break support. Back test support as resistance. Clear it. And you can continue up. Reject. Obviously, things don't look as good. So this is, in my opinion, where price is going slowly. I think the probability of 29 is higher than 21 in a chronological order. Still could go below 21. Rejecting from that level, certainly could see lower lows, could see a more bearish year for Ethereum. But that's too many steps ahead. Way too many steps ahead. Where did... Dude, I just had the moving averages on here and they all just disappeared. I swear. TradingView, I think there's someone who sits in the TradingView office and like watches our streams and just like in real time trolls me. It's like, let's just delete this. We'll move that. He won't notice, but the viewers will. Money flow, RSI, really the same as Bitcoin on the week. Not a lot going on there. Let's go on to the day. Boom. Daily. Actually, this could be worse. Ethereum, I didn't notice this. I didn't see this. Hit a higher high today. Did you guys notice this? Maybe that's why you asked for Ethereum. Well done. Hitting a higher high today, but rejecting clearly, at least for now. I like this climb though. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Maybe higher low, maybe higher high. These are kind of too zoomed in to really count yet. That could give us some kind of trading logic where we could say, all right, we can look for a long with our stop below the previous day's wick. And then we need to just basically choose a target with a good R to R or R to R that we're comfortable with. Preferably 2,100. Depends how long you want to hold this trade. And just choose a target above. Right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Maybe higher low, higher high. So you can't invalidate this low. Likely where you could look to place a stop loss and look to trade this higher. Now we do see the 20 daily coming down. Sitting slightly lower, 28.6. Maybe the conservative trader, like you can see here, I placed the TP there. Maybe a little more conservative trader, less patience, going to be looking for that level. Maybe. Death crossed basically the same time as Bitcoin. 100 day does look like it's coming down across as well. All the way back to the 200 day, 3,200. I think TPs could be made there. I just don't know the timing on that. No bull div. Here's where Ethereum separates from Bitcoin on the day. Bitcoin hitting a higher low on RSI, while Ethereum hitting that lower low with the lower low in price here in August. So no divergence right here. Price low, lower low, same thing. No divergence. That's not bullish or bearish. Don't read into it as an opposite. Bitcoin higher low, slightly bullish divergence. So no divergence is really no news. Maybe no news is good news. It depends. I haven't looked at Ichimoku Cloud on Ethereum for a while. Interesting. Interesting. I just talked about that 20 daily as the TP for this theoretical trade, guys. Remember, please don't just blindly copy anything I do. It's a great way to lose money. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐫𝐭 on the day, right there. 20 daily coming down to meet at 2,800. I have very high confidence Ethereum will move here. I wish I could say I had high confidence it will move up and to the left, but very high confidence it's going to be looking to seek out liquidity here. On the same idea as Bitcoin for the 𝐂𝐡𝐚, very thin cloud, really all the way until the end of this month. Ethereum with a very weak resistance according to the Ichimoku Cloud here, all the way into the end of the month. Maybe I'm not being bullish enough. It's uncommon of me. Typically I am. Let's say like 12 hour, let's see. 12 hour kind of looks like garbage. Money flow just hitting lower lows. 4 hour. Ooh, a little rolling over here. Bitcoin performed this. We looked at that earlier. Rolled over. Green money flow. Again, though, VWAP down, momentum down. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Hourly, stronger than Bitcoin. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ethereum looking stronger than Bitcoin on the hour. RSI with a much clearer bias above that 50 RSI line, though it is trading below now. But money flow hitting higher highs and higher lows. I think this trade's gonna. I think it's gonna fly. I think that trade will slap. I like it. Let me check back Corn. Did you move? Corn has not moved like we predicted at the beginning. Likely to hang out here at 59.3 for a while. This is our daily. Bullish or bearish. I keep getting that backwards. Bearish engulfing line. I think that we'll battle it out here probably until the last 4 hour of the day. Then either close bearish engulfed or start moving back to that daily open at 60.6. All right, so Ethereum got a little trade placed. Not too bad, not too bad. I think I'm missing a descending trend line, and then we'll move to the next chart. And before we move to the next chart, I'll get back to the chat. Promise I'm not ignoring you. I'm just incredibly poor at multitasking. So let me play this trend, and then we'll get back. Get back to it. I might play this mix more often, actually. Even though it's 4 years old, I like this sound mix. Yeah. Long way to go. Long way to go. I still like it, though. I'm gonna set an alert. Set an alert when it stopped. What's up, Ethan? Hey, man. Great last name. Hey, man. How you doing, bro? Jose Antonio also subscribing to be like these guys. All right, refreshing the chat. What are your thoughts on Ethereum? Open the chat, please. It is open, but probably not checking that, bro. At least not till we get through the ones we have already. Let's see. Yeah, Gemcoin. Anyone so far asking about Melstroy, whatever that is? Every account that has asked that so far has never been here before today. Suspicious. Not really. I mean, we get bots all the time. What's up, Dr. Moon? Do you think trading is the hardest job in the world? I don't think trading is a job, honestly. That'd be my answer. It's not a job. I don't think it should be a job. I think it can be a hobby. I think it could be a money-generating hobby. It can be a passion. For very, very few people, it can be a job. I'm not going to get too much into that. What's up, Top Gun M4, Pepe Kill. Look at all these accounts. Like, I'll show you guys what I'm seeing. Look at these accounts. Everybody asking about this. Never been here. Let's see. Here's another one. Never been here. Never been here. Yeah. Bots. If there was one freaking account from anyone who's here, you might look at it. We ain't gonna look at it for a bunch of spam bots. Get out of here. Get out of here. What's up, Benjamin Cohen? I see you, bro. At this dead, you rising sun. I mean, you guys who've been here, I sold a lot of my ETH at 38, 3,900. Posted about it publicly. Said I hope I regret this. I wanted it to keep going up, but I don't regret it, man. The boys are here for the rave. Yes, I gotta go to a music festival again. You know what? Instead of timing everybody out, I see you mods. I appreciate you. You guys do great work. Instead of timing everybody out, I'll just add it to the filter. I'll add it to the filter, then we won't have to ever worry about people spamming it, talking about it. Let's see. And all of a sudden, just like that, no one ever talked about it on our stream ever again. It's that easy. That easy. Done. Let's see. Let's see if it worked. It's hard to tell. I have so many of these on the spam list that I can't see them. Can't see the full list. There you are. There we are. Ah, silence. Bitcoin dominance. We did look at Bitcoin dominance earlier. Floki. Probably can pull that up. Making the mods work. Not anymore. Not anymore. Silence. Isn't it beautiful? What do I think about Sats and EOS? I honestly do not think about them often. Don't think about them often. I'm gonna look at HNT. Love the music mix. Me too. If you guys find really good EDM, well, not EDM, well, EDM. If you find really good EDM or specifically dub rhythm mixes on YouTube, send me them in the Discord. We'll play them. I have trouble finding good ones. Let's see. HNT. Taking back that 618, looking for a close on the week. Higher high versus June. Technically higher high, higher low, higher high. Ooh. Professor Beans, it's just the mailman. She's loving boofing at people outside, man. She's like, hey, get out of here. This ain't your house. Get out. HNC on the day. Not a beautiful daily candle today. Interesting that it's up over the last 24 hours. Probably because like right here is 24 hours ago. Nope. Weird. It said 24-hour change. It was up. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Bear div coming in on low time frames here. Money flow on the hour. Not so sexy. I don't have a lot of confidence in this coin. Does anybody have a lot of confidence in this coin? Anybody like a huge HNT lover? Don't worry. You're allowed to love whatever you want. Except if you're a bot spamming about whatever. Then you're not allowed. Everybody else is allowed. Not a deep retracement. I wouldn't feel comfortable with this trade at all. This is not my style. But I don't know, you guys. You got a lot of degens out here. 1-to-1 back to the high, I guess. You can look for an entry. I really don't like this. There is some logic though. You have fair value gap and order block right here on the 12-hour. You moved higher. You may just be looking for a retracement to that order block and a bounce. I made this like a zone though, because then if you look at the day, you have a very similar support structure, but it's slightly lower. It'd be like 62. That's probably the more prime entry. You get a better RR here too. 1.5, still not that great. Still not that great. Money flow though, I'll give it on the day. Money flow looks better than most stuff. Though you do have bear div on your daily highs. RSI coming down. Money flow continuing up still. A lot of other charts you don't see that. I moved this, but I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm going with the original. Going with the original. There it is. Oh, you can actually get like a 2-to-1 if it's tighter. That's what she said. I don't like this trade. I don't think you should take it. Not that I ever give you financial advice. But it could be done. I'm going to put an alert. I don't see like too much else here. Actually, there's one more housekeeping that we should do on this chart. Let's connect our high here to our low. Let's look at our fib. All right. Using our fib extension. 782. We could then be targeting 782 with this trade, which will allow us to have a better risk to reward. Or if we don't want a better risk to reward, we could drag our stop loss below August 13th's low and play that trade differently. I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm leaving it like that. He won't do it. He did it. He didn't think I'd do it, and then I did. Daily moving averages. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Actually, this is why you always got to be like looking at different indicators, using different tools. You throw these moving averages up, and it really does put this chart in a different perspective. Sure, we did see an uptrend. We saw some good on the day, but look at this. Tested 50, 100, hit the 200 after rejecting in July, broke through, back tested it, back tested the 200, moved higher. HNT may just be in an uptrend now. It's weird because the rest of the market is not doing this. Weird. It's hard to trust it. It's hard to be like, yeah, this isn't an uptrend. But like, damn, I don't know, man. What do you guys think on these moving averages on the day? Not a lot of charts looking like this. Maybe we'll find more as we go today. Music is terrible. It says big balls, big plays. Sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully it doesn't distract you too much. I can turn this down like a little bit for you. There you go. Gonna go play some Fortnite. All right, J-Ro. I was playing Fortnite there, but this season sucked, so I stopped playing. You have a long on H&T from 535. Noise. Thoughts on Near? Jasmine? You think now's the time to buy altcoin since it's cheap? I'm better than buying them when they're at their highest points in price, I'll say. We have 88 pulled up, don't worry. LTC's doing the same thing. Is it? Let me look. We look at Nvidia here quick. We're gonna do less analysis because it's a stock. Nvidia with a nice little V, nice V, potentially a strong close this week, and Nvidia maybe looking back to previous all-time highs. Previous all-time high, recent all-time high, back test, V-shaped recovery, move that back to the highs. I could see Nvidia doing pretty well into the end of August. We'll find out. Could look at Helium Mobile. Helium Mobile token. We looked at HNT. I think that's where we're going to leave it for now. HNT, interesting. Heavy volume on the recent 4-hour candle. On corn? For roll? For real? Are you joking? Nah. Well, at least not on Coinbase. That's the thing. When you're looking at volume, guys, you have to always keep in mind that the volume you're looking at is going to be that exchange's volume. So Coinbase, I wouldn't say that this is a high volume 4-hour candle yet. I wouldn't even really say the previous one was, though it was relatively higher. But Coinbase may just not see that volume, right? Binance may have crazy volume and then Coinbase has very little. It's local to exchange. There isn't a perfect answer as to how to get all volume. If you guys have the perfect answer, I'd love to hear it. But on Coinbase, all right, maybe we go down to the hourly and I can see maybe this is kind of what you're talking about. Definitely volume increasing down here at a higher low. But maybe it's just not reflected on Coinbase. Let me see something quick. BTC USDT. Let's go to Binance. Whenever I want to look at volume, I go to Binance typically. Still not there. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm looking at something you're not. CCC for life. Love coins chick. Black Swan incoming. Monkeypox. Oh my lord. I hope not. I've had enough health issues this year. In the last few years, I've had enough. MPC. MPC. Do we want to look at MPC or should we see the higher caps first? Don't hate it. Higher high, higher ooh, higher low, maybe double bottom. MPC. Really similar to Bitcoin. If you ignore all of this, right? Range high to range low. Now you're right back to the 618. What are you doing there? You're flagging. I'd like this setup. Right at that 618 level. If you get this flag set up, I know I don't believe in flags in crypto, but the coiling of price action right at the 618, we have seen break to the upside many times on coins, and many a times in the last 2 years. Yes. Did want to look at Kaspa quick. Dog Rune AAVE. Yeah, I asked if anybody wanted to look at AAVE earlier. Nobody replied. Nobody. Maybe you didn't. I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know, man. Ooh, we got more subscribers as we do cast next. My hair is crazy. I didn't even notice. I was in such a rush today, man. Look at this. This hair is wrapping around my headphone. All right. It's the new look. Rupali J subscribe. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? How you doing? Vinko Perkov. Lana Break. What's up, Lana? One of my favorite names from Archer. We got Ethan Heyman, because who could forget Heyman? What a great last name. Full Chad last name. Kaspa on the month. Realistically, not great. This is not a great setup. Double top, we can call it on the month. Lower low. Hit 12.5. Not the greatest. Still, though, to be fair, still a higher low. So, not breaking the trend. That's a pretty gnarly month. Last week, yeah, down to 12.5, closed at 16. That's quite a bounce. Got some buying pressure, putting it back at weekly or above weekly support at 15 cents. This would be my caution. My caution. We did get stopped out. Yes, we did. Riggedy Rekt, still an awesome trade. My caution. 15 cents on the week has been tested once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Broke the 5th time. You're back above it. That's awesome. But trading back below 15 cents again, not a good look. That support is gone. That support may have moved down to that 12.5 cent area. That support is devoured. Weekly. Money flow lower highs, but still at least green. This is something you cannot ignore. This is RSI on the week for CAS. You cannot ignore all this bearish divergence. These have all been higher highs. They've all been new all-time highs. RSI not getting back to where it was. To put that in a little fair context, though, not necessarily saying that is bearish, because though it is painting bearish divergence, look at this amount of time this whole chart has ever spent under 50 RSI. Look at this. Right here. For what? A week? 2 weeks? And then a week. 3 total weeks. As long as this is above 50 RSI, I'm expecting this to continue its uptrend. It's currently at 54, so it's cutting it close. But it is still showing us the uptrend, in my opinion. Daily. Under the 50, boo. Like to see that get back up. That'll probably be a go signal for me. Daily candles interacting with these historical levels very closely. On the day, this looks better. One day, I think this is better. Right back to the 618, as we probably could have just guessed and been right. Okay, hold up. I'm trying to get my moving averages. I'm curious about the 200 day, where that is for the Kaspa. Wow, interesting. So another chart above its 200 day. Another one. Tested the 200s, finding support on the 100. Kaspa to 17.6 cents seems very almost obvious. We have the 20 and 50 right above. But comparatively, at a better point in price versus the last 20, 50, 100, 200 days versus a lot of coins we've looked at. Something I like on the day here, previous level, 17 cents, coming in as resistance here. Test, weakening, higher low. So you have a higher low, test, higher low, test. We could see 15.8, we could see 16 cents, back to 17. But to me, this looks like something that wants to fill in some of this inefficiency. Flat top pattern with your lows coming up. Typically see that break to the upside in the old crypto realm. How might I approach this? Since this trade got wrecked, I feel like I should put up another one. How would I approach this? I could see this played long from 17 on a break. I'd like to see like 18.5. For those of you looking for dumpster diving, we can play that same classic analysis of we have basically an unfilled fair value gap here on the day. No wick has filled it. We could see price return to just under 16, 15.9 for another higher low and a move back. Hopefully a break, who knows? But I could see that playing. Stop loss set below those lows, because if this happens, you aren't doing that pattern. Your thesis is out the window. Duns and duns. No. Done and done. Kaspa, you're looking all right. Looking better on the days. All right, TRAC, I don't know if you're still here, my friend. This guy here for a few streams asking about TRAC. We're going to look at this coin next. I think I pulled it up years and years and years ago because I had a Bittrex chart. That is no longer available. We can look at this. But what's the chat doing here? Yes, sir. There you are. Duru. I'm a man of my word, my friend. What's up, Tao? Drink more beer. You mean water or Bud Light? Tastes like water. It does. What's up, 88 Ace? It's Tom of A. What's up, dude? Done. It's 2.9 under. Yep. CPI and PPI both came in 0.1% lower than expected. That's some soft, super soft data. That is some dovish data for 𝐒𝐴 coming up in September. I would be surprised if we don't see Fed tool probability monitors increase again towards a cut in September just based on that. I still don't think we get one in September. If you're playing the poly markets, probably going to see that go up a little bit. When is the CPI? It already happened, Fran. It already happened, brother. You got it. What do you think about Adam? Man, I haven't looked at Adam in a while. Adam hasn't moved in a while. Music's grim. Yeah. Life's grim, baby. Turn down a tiny bit more. Loki and Litecoin. I've never seen the same person request both. Fun sunglasses. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. You're a doll. Archer is the best. Yeah, Archer was good. It's a good show. Your fly, stay blessed. Thank you, Tekken. Your Tom. CoinGecko shows 24 volume total. I think it's total for the space though, right? Not for Bitcoin. Well, I mean, it definitely has an aggregate, right? Market cap 32 billion. I guess like kind of the issue for me is I don't know how to get this in candle form data on TradingView. Like I can see this, but it's just not really that helpful for me because I don't even think I can necessarily do this. Like, we can't even do volume like we can do like market cap. Wait. What's real weird is then you go to the TradingView tab and it's just Binance. Volume. 224.5k BTC. I'm not gonna do that math in my head. Jasmine. We can look at Jasmine. I think Jasmine. Let me get through this thing. I know not that many people probably looking for it, but that's okay. Recent 4-hour candle on BTC USDT. I looked at that though. So look, 4-hour on Coinbase, not much. I pulled up Bitcoin on Binance, Tether, BTC USDT, recent 4-hour candle. So look, here's Binance with USDT. Here is the recent 4-hour candle. I don't know if I'm looking at the wrong thing or what, man, but like clearly not as high volume as the fifth, nor would it make any sense if it was higher volume than the fifth. That would just be odd. It'd be weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. All right, I got to get through these, or we're never going to get through them all. TRAC on the year. Let me go down to the month. Not a great look. Not a great look with the lower high this year versus last year. It's very reminiscent of most of the coins that existed back when this existed. 618. God, sometimes charts are just beautiful. I'm digging this soundtrack. I'm digging it. If you don't enjoy it, that's unfortunate. Try to turn it down for you. 25. Let's see. Currently hit the 0.5 retrace. The 618 sitting at 36 cents. Ooh, is this a double bottom? Got ourselves a little double bottom, I think. Nope, not quite. 42.9. Slightly higher low than January. Interesting. Interesting. Holding that at least for now. Not a lot of confluence at the 618, which is interesting. There's really there's no horizontals here. Weird. Not really sure what to make of that. Clearly, let's just say this. Clearly in a downtrend, right? However, 65.11, if you're trading this, I don't know. This might be a place that you look if you're long to take profit. Previous support on the week broke down. Maybe you see this, right? Back to that previous support to test as resistance. Weak money flow on the week. Make an argument for bull div on the week or on the day, but like, man, money flow rolling over very slowly on the day. Not actually. Nice. Below all your moving averages. You know, actually, kind of like this. Kind of like this. Your 50 daily right there, 65 cents. I don't know if this will fill. I won't touch this because I don't know what this is. Not recommending nor endorsing. You can get a 2-to-1. 51% upside, 24% downside. Of course, you can play that however you'd like. Tighter, looser, whatever. I could see a move back to 65. I think that would make sense. In fact, to me, it wouldn't make sense not to see that, right? You get this bear flag. I don't ever trust these bear flags. Get a little bear flag after hitting the low. You see a pop. Maybe then you return down here, right? I think that looks pretty good. There you are, my brother. I did it. You didn't think I'd do it, but I did it. We're going to do ADA next. Have we checked FTM? Yeah, FTM looks not so hot. This weekly candle. We haven't gotten to it yet. Maybe we can do FTM next. Let me get rid of a lot of this stuff on the chart. Ruined dreams. Trades destroyed. Rekt. He's just clearing it up. You guys saw him though. Ain't trying to hide him. Just clearing this up so we can actually do some analyses. Brush. Let's get rid of everything that's hidden. Brush. There we go. Monthly. Here we are. Monthly has tapped 35 cents. This is your lowest support until the last support, right? Until like last bear market prices. Last support till 20 cents. You had a order block painted on the month. You broke higher. You tested that previous resistance. You held it as support. You lost it. You moved down. This has been filled. However, you do have a lower low, which is not ideal. If FTM closes below 35 cents this month, 19 cents becomes very, very much on the table. Muchos on the table. Tapped its deepest retracement too. 26 cents, 786. Why wouldn't it just, can't it just like copy my indicators every time? Like, come on, man. This is obnoxious. I got dry lips. Central air getting me dry lipped. 50 month right there, 20 month. Interesting. Those are really big moving averages. Really, really big. Let's go to the week. Last week closed. All right. I mean, that bottom wick is definitely buying pressure. This week, we do see a bullish engulfing candle at the moment. You know, see how this week wraps up. Closing above 35 on any time frame at any point. This is going to be positive this month. From the week, you found support at 41 cents before going lower. This looks like where this rally's headed, that 100 weekly right there. Right at the 618, bro. Everything is 618. The whole market, it's like every chart is looking to go to the 618 of wherever it just locally fell from. I'm going to go with 41.5 for FTM. Support, no test as resistance. Let's test that as resistance. Oof. Look at that 20. Certainly at decision time right now. I can look for a long like this. Something like that. It keeps deleting. It keeps like deleting these It's because I'm going to 24 hour. There it is. I was gonna say, it keeps like removing my horizontals. I can see this, the 20 interacting, pushing price down to 35.2. Probably does slip through it some amount. And then moving to 41.5. Going to back test that previous support as resistance. We can see also on the day even resistance here after we lost it. It would make sense to come back and confirm that as support. Daily looks pretty bad, but is starting to roll over actually. Interesting. I'll be looking for, yeah, I'm looking for this trade. Looking for this trade, 41.5. Ooh, did my stuff come? My new stuff came for the internet connection. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I've been excited about this since yesterday. All right, FTM. I've got excitement brain. ADA, let's just look at it quick. ADA, man. It's doing flagging below previous support. It's not what I love, but higher high broke that support. Now flagging at that previous support, aka now resistance. It's getting harder and harder to bet up on Cardano. I still have mine. I haven't sold that. I never took any profit. But man, it's getting harder. This thing just keeps hurting. Keeps hurting. You can even see on this month, basically back to that monthly support at 34. I'm gonna move this here. At 34, gotta get above 34.7. Close that monthly above, and you can look to fill in a lot of this inefficiency here. Maybe back to like 42 something cents. Nice, and moving averages. All of your moving averages are at 40 cents. I think that that's a good bet. Price is always chasing moving averages always chasing price at all times. I guess those are weekly. Yeah, it's very, very difficult for me to say I think this is moving up. It just keeps it just like keeps giving us a little like, oh, moving up, and then it doesn't for so long. Reminding me of a lot of other coins that I will not talk about right now. Bear flag, whatever you want to call it. Highs are coming down, lows are coming up. I typically don't trust these. I wouldn't doubt to see a fake break down and a move up, or a fake break up and a move down, right? Look for the fake break in the direction. If it breaks down first, likely it's going up. Break up first, likely going down. I don't really have a lot to say about it. It'll get more interesting to me above 36 cents. I'll place the alert. BTC bro, please. We started, go back to the beginning of the stream. Literally nothing. Literally the only thing that has happened with Bitcoin since the start of the stream is what we said. What we said was likely during this stream. I place these here because they look cool, but I'm not really convinced they're meaningful. Nah, it's not as pretty as I wanted. You know, we might be looking at, this is on the 5-minute, guys, so don't get crazy. This might be a diamond, right? We have a range low to a range high. This is inverted, so it's actually range high to range low. Could be looking at a diamond. That does fulfill my definition of a diamond that I made up. That has served us pretty well, I think. This. Last time we looked at these, I said, you know, I don't know if I trust these to be reversal patterns or continuation, and we kind of like talked about it, took our bets, and it ended up being a reversal. So, might be looking at a reversal diamond pattern down here on the 5-minute, moving back up. Might be. Thoughts on XRP? It's sideways, just so sideways, dude. So sideways. Someone asked earlier if we could look at it, and I said I'll pull it up, but if it's at the same price as yesterday, I'm not even looking at it. It was at the same price as yesterday. I got no update. It's just going to keep doing this higher low, higher high thing until it breaks, right? This is what we're looking at on Ethereum. No change since earlier in the stream. Do you really think Doge is going to shoot up like news predicts? Zoom. If the news ever predicts up or down on a coin, I think it's statistically advantage to bet against it. Dude, all those articles, they're always wrong. I don't know how they do it so spectacularly. It's almost unbelievable. We got Wood Holly subscribed. Nice. Not the most subscribers again. It's not the spiciest new viewer time. I understand that. But I am glad that you guys joined me today. All 800-ish of you. Nice. We got good numbers. Good numbers. Not the best subscriber numbers, but good viewer numbers. Hate to do it, but my stuff from Amazon is here. I got an internet connection change yesterday. Had problems. Told you guys all about it earlier in the stream. I needed 2 pieces of hardware, and they're here. So I'm going to go put them in, and I'm going to go see if this internet connection is what I'm paying for. You should join the Discord. I'll be in there chatting later today. It's free. If you sign up with any of the links in the video description below, you'll get exclusive VIP access to our trading group. Nothing. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. We'll be live again on Friday. Hell, maybe we'll be live again tomorrow, maybe later tonight, depending on the spice. It's always on the table. Shout out to 𝐿ux Algo and MetaSignals, our sponsors. I love you guys. I will catch you soon